Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity, and I'm up today with something cute. Yes, I went through my stash, I found a die and a stencil that I haven't used yet, so I'm going to use them today. And as I say, we're going to do cute. So this is the stencil that I discovered, and I'm going to use this bit of it. If I can find this, I will link it below. I'm not sure if it's still available. And I've cut my base in yellow and one in white, and I'm going to stencil onto my white one. Now to do my stencily bit, I'm going to be using, where did I put my brush? There it is. Yeah, I'm going to be using Distress Oxide in Broken China, and I've also got my diddly tool, and I've got a stamp from my stash. I'm not sure, I might have got these at Christmas. I just love them. I like the real simple outline, and I just want to stamp this in black once I've inked either that one or that one into the aperture, just for a background. So I've got those bits. This is what we're doing. This is what I found. I found this really cute ladybird and flower die. Now I think I got this a couple of months ago and didn't share it, but here it is. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And I've got some chalks, so I'm going to be using the pale pink ones for the cheeks, and we're going to be doing some die cutting, which I've already done. So I've got all of my bits there. Now I think the flower is red on the website, but I'm doing it in yellow with a red centre because I'm just thinking summer and happy. Do you know what I mean? So I'll pop those bits there because they all need to be glued together. But first of all, we need to stencil some colour onto the white so that we can finish the base. I'll just move my glue as well. So I hope you can see this because I've got stuff all over my table now, and I want to kind of get it central, and I have got some removable tape here. That's this stuff. This is linked in my Amazon links below. It is useful. And I've got my scissors, and I just want to, it's not necessarily that I usually fix down stencils when I'm doing them, but I just don't want to put blue above it. That's what I'm looking at. So I'm just going to cut another piece and put another piece at the bottom, and it's called removable tape because it's removable, so you don't have to worry about it destroying your cardstock. There we go. So I've got some of that down, and now I'm going to load up my blending tool with Broken China Distress Oxide. I'm just going for an absolute solid background, so I'm just, you know, getting plenty on, and I'm going to be doing plenty. Now I've got a bit of black fluff there, and we don't want that. I think it's actually paint coming off the handle of my blending tool. I want this to be really dark and bold. So I'm just putting more on. Just want to totally saturate it. And then I will go over it all again. But at the moment, I'm just making sure I'm not going into my white bits on my border. Right, and now I'm going to do some more. And this is, I think, because of my humidity, going to take quite a while to dry. I'm really doubling down on it. I do like fun open stencils. I've got quite a lot of open stencils because it's just great to be able to stamp or stencil anything else into the design. So they're kind of double usage, more than just a background. Right, I'm going to go with that. Now you could, if you wanted to, just to have I actually went over there, look, just to have a little bit of fun, you could draw around the edge with a black fine liner, and that would look really cute as well, especially if you're doing journaly stuff. So you can see there what I didn't want to do, I actually went and did it. So just pretend that bit doesn't exist, yeah. And I'm going to get my stamp now because I want to stamp within it. And I'm trying to think which one looks more countrified. I think I'm going to go with this one. This one's a little bit more open. Now I'm not actually going to use a stamp block for this. I'm just going to use my hand, because sometimes I do stuff like that. And it can be a lot easier as well when you're stamping. I do love this stamp set. And I'm pretty sure, you know, that I did get it for Christmas, if you know what I mean, to do a Christmassy type theme. But I think this will work well. I'm using First Fine Clair because you get a really nice fine detail with this ink. I do like my archival as well because it really is a nice true black when you stamp into white, but I'm stamping on blue, so it doesn't really matter. So I've got plenty on here. And now I'm gently going to pick that stamp up, and I'm just going to lay it here and give it a squish. And just make sure you keep your hands on it. There, let's see what we got. Ooh, well, that's nice. I'll lift that up so you can see it. It's a really delicate detail. And I'll put that there because that's going to need cleaning. And now we're going to lift that off. Oh, look at that. I really didn't want that there. Excuse my throat. I'm going to see if I can lift that off with some white paint pen. Now you do have to be careful when doing stuff like this, because sometimes you can make it worse. And it could be that I'll just stick a gem on there in a minute. Yeah, just hide it, that's what I say. So that's what that looks like. Isn't that pretty? It's just there, really cute. And my ladybugs are going to go in front of it. And first of all, we're going to do our ladybug. So I'll just put that off to dry. And we're going to bring these in. Now, you cut the body in black, which I've done. You get 2 ladybugs. And then you get the wings. And you can see that the wings match up to your different shapes. So that one goes onto there. This one will go onto here, and it's got like a little cutout for the antennae on that one. And these are kind of very retro looking. Then I've got this one and I've got this one, and the bigger one will go on the outside edge here. I'm just trying to remember from the website. And then this one goes here, and the little arm will tuck underneath it like that. That's how that one goes, with a little arm over it. So if you've got these, that's how you do that little bit. And then they got these cheeky little faces, and these are really easy to just glue on. So I'm making sure I've got the right faces with everything. Because it could be that that face goes on there, but I don't think that it does. But just make sure for yourself and just switch them around, because you just never know. No, that one definitely goes over there. So the first thing I want to do before I do any gluing is I want to do their cheeks. And I've got my chalks here, and these are like the blenders that you get when you buy them. I don't know if Jane Davenport still sells these on her website, But if you want to get the chalks, either hunt eBay for a bargain, or you'll have to go to Jane Davenport's website to get them. And I'm just using a little bit of pink blush here, just to make them cheeky and even more retro. So I'm just going down on the bottom, and then push the excess off. I don't mind that it's quite bright, because I want to be able to notice that their cheeks are blushed. There, so we've got them all nice and cheeky. Those are the bits of the flowers which belong up there. And now let's assemble this one. I'm going to go with putting the wings on first, and I hope that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to put just a little bit of glue. Hopefully it's working. Yes, it is. Just a couple of little dots, and I'm working out of the light here. I want to see that antennae as I put it on. Make sure that's on straight. And then the same for this one, just a couple of dots. It's a really quick, cute card. And then just line it up with what you've got here. So you just want your wings to match in with your black base, and just slide it across until you've got it. Right, so I've got that, and then this little face goes onto here. And you've already got the black background to do the eyes and the nose, so you can just take your white paint pen afterwards and just put a couple of dots in just for highlights, because that makes it nice and simple. So there's our little ladybird, our first one. And I'm just capping my glue while I get my white paint pen. Ooh, I hope I'm not all blurred. There we go. And I'm going to have some light in the eyes there. Make sure that your paint is flowing. And there. So now we've got lights in the eyes, and I'll pick that up so you can have a look. It's really bright here. Let's see how close we can go. There we go. Isn't that cute? And of course your glue is going to dry clear. Now if you want to, you can see that there's embossed lines on the tummy. You can take your white paint pen and you can track those lines if you want to, just to add a little bit of extra detail. In fact, I'll have a look at doing that afterwards. But next I'm going to put the flower together, and then I'm just going to run off and do the other ladybirds, because you already saw me do that one. So just dragging that because I've got no fingernails. And you get leaves to pop on the top. So I'm going to put my glue to my leaves. And we're just going to lay this over. Just like that, and then you've got a lovely centre, and you just position the curves on this bit that I've cut in red with the edge of what would be your petals. So just take a good look at what you've got and manoeuvre it. So now we've got the flower centre, and we've got some leaves. Isn't that lovely? Right, I'll just do this one and I'll be right back. Right, so I've done that, and I've also dropped the camera down so that you've got a better view, and I'm going to use my paint pen just to put some little white dots on the antennae. just for a little bit of extra detail. And the same here. So we've got some little dots there and little dots there. And of course you can add to wherever you want to. Like I can go, if I want to, along here. Just to add a little bit of something on the tummy. And then I might go, it's alright, I'm trying to work into the light here, it's really dark. Because that one is supposed to be flying in the air. So we've got an extra little bit of detail there, and I might put some little dots on their feet. Why not? Yeah, that's cute. And I'm going to go dotty in the wings. I just love little white details. I know there's a lot of people who watch this this channel who love to use white gel pens. Yeah, it's very addictive. So we've got those going on. We've got our lovely little flower, and I think I might put some dots on there as well. So I'm just going to go here and put my dots in. Right, now we're going to bring in the base. Before we pop these on, I'm going to put I'm going to glue that flat, and I'm going to put these on foam pads. So this is our base, which was really quick and easy. There's my error there. I don't know whether that ink is dry enough now to just put some more white gel pen on it. And if it looks too messy, as I said, I'll just stick something on there. Right, I want this flat. So here goes. Put a little bit in there. Now these are Surprise Creation frame dies, and as I'm always saying to people, try to get an even border because these dies are pretty accurate. Now I might be a little bit skew-if there, but you can get a really nice border. Right, so there's my little background. And now I want to glue my flower on. I hope everyone's going to have a fab day today. My weather has been very rainy, I have to admit. I'm going to go smack bang in the centre with my flower. So I hope your weather's a little bit better. And now I'm just going to get foam for my little ladybirds, and I've got just a little bit left on this roll. I've got to go and open another pack. Usually when I'm in Dollar Tree, I'll grab 10, and they do last me for a while. I've got that there, and cut another little piece. Now this one is definitely fluttering above the flower. I'm going to go there. So that's my first little ladybug. And then this one can be down here behaving himself. So I've got just a little bit of tape here. Ooh, I'm right at the end of my roll. That was lucky. I'm just going to go across there and a little bit there. Yeah, it's nice when it sticks. So he's right down here with his flower. I'm going to get that bit off. And then because I've made an error up here, I'm going to use one of my adhesive gold hearts here from Joanne. And I'm just going to go with one right there. That has hidden my mistake. So we have cute little flying ladybug and a little standing one. And there is another little flower that comes with this, so that they can be holding a flower in each of their hands and holding it out to each other. But I just think that's so cute, so quick and so easy. Right, that is what I have for you today. I do thank you so much for joining me. And as usual, all links below. Bye.